Hey guys, welcome to Family Farm again. I'm gonna try to do a little video either daily or a couple times a week. If you can, depending on whatever platform I put this on, like, subscribe, share it, repost it. We're small time. It's not like we do, hog barns or anything like that. I mean, we have 5 acres, so we do what we can, which we are maxed out on capacity. So I guess a couple things. We just sent 8 pigs off to the butcher, got hanging weights back. They ranged, so just out of perspective, she's about 200 and something. He's about 500. But they were between 160, which is one I think we had one that had a leg issue. I think it was dislocated. He ended up getting it back in on his own, but for a good couple weeks he wasn't eating much or whatever, so he was a little light. Then we also had some that were on the smaller side. So from the litter, she's actually one of the smaller ones. She was just a difficult one in order to move pens from their pasture pen to their winter pen. But all is good. Hopefully she's pregnant. But 160, I believe it was 207 pounds hanging weight. So our pigs are roughly 35% guts and blood, which is probably going to be on the lower end of that. So we get back about 65%. Pasture raised, that's usually the case. Meat's a little bit denser, which I can go into another video. So water solubility, we don't inject anything. Our butcher doesn't inject anything. No salt water or seasonings or anything like that, except for the sausage, which is just seasonings, no water. So you basically that comes out to a lower cooking temperature and lower cooking time. Now, somebody said that they were interested in possibly some bacon seeds. Now we do sell those. So last year we had 2 sows. We each did a litter apiece, which is why we had 13 pigs to begin with in order to send a butcher. So she's actually number 13. He is not her father. I actually did AI on the 2 sows, and then we bought him last January from a different breeder that does show pigs down in, well, they're in Ohio, but sells pigs, a lot of show pigs down in Georgia with good bloodline down there. So he is stout, he is big. He could honestly do really good in 4-H, but we're not in 4-H, unfortunately. So that's just something down the line that we want to get into. But we do sell bacon seeds. Well, at this rate, we do. Well, what we'll probably do is, because we sell retail, we'll probably sell a couple from each litter. So if you want, you can actually go on our website. You can pay for one. Basically, she won't be due until late May, assuming she took on this last round. So late May, and that means they won't be ready till late June, July. And then once she goes back into heat, we'll give her a month, she'll go back into heat again, she'll have a strong heat, and then we'll breed her. So they're registered pure blood Berks from him and her. So we have all the paperwork, which is why they're more expensive. We sell them for $300 a piece. The feeders, castrated males, we'll sell for probably $250. We might keep everybody at the same or go from $300 to $350. The reason we do this is, paperwork costs money, insurance costs money. Keeping a boar around through winter you know, costs money. His purchase, his feed, things like that. You know, if we give everybody natural dewormers, he doesn't have any vaccinations or anything. So all these guys are pure and clean, no chemical dewormers. The only thing that we do is when they go into labor, we give them a shot of, what is that? I forget. But basically, pigs have this issue with retaining the last piglet inside of them. And clearly they're not an animal like a lamb or a sheep that you can reach into. So that just helps them expel anything plus the afterbirth, so there's no infection or anything. If you're a homesteader, if you do a lot of YouTube, you can actually look on back home one of Justin Rhodes' videos where their sow actually randomly died after, I think, a couple weeks of giving birth. And what it ended up happening is she retained a piglet, because that's just a trait of pigs. But yeah, so we actually gave them during their labor last May, which actually happened on my daughter's birthday party, which was interesting. One sow couldn't push out a placenta, and I think there was a stillborn. I think that was a litter of 15, and then the other one had a litter of 9, which is where she's from, our gilt now. And she was okay. She actually pushed everything through. But yeah, so if you're interested in bacon seeds, let us know. We're not going to sell all of them. Like I said, we do sell retail, and we also process some for ourselves. And let's see, what else is there? We can also do that with some sheep. Not sure how many we're going to have hit the ground. And my honest opinion, we're probably not going to have any, lambs to sell. They'll all probably be grown out, sent to the butcher for retail sales fall, winter of this year. So, I guess I should say next year, going into 2025, and for retail sales in 25. So, and then that goes to beef also with our into summer and fall of 2025. In order to sell retail, we do have a beef available if you want a half or a whole. There is a deposit charge on that. And when we have piglets on the ground, if you're wanting a processed one, we do take deposits for those as well. So let us know. You can go on our website, minnickfamilyfarm.com. We have all that fun stuff. There are some items that are currently not available right now, just due to the fact that we do not have pork back yet. So once we get our pork back from this butcher, we'll be taking pictures and posting online, so you can buy online, and we can do a meetup, or you can basically come here. The meetup would require a charge, or if you want a delivery, it will require a charge. That'll be between the Columbus, Dayton, Cincinnati area in Ohio. Outside of that, it's going to be shipping. Shipping's expensive with frozen foods. Shipping is expensive in general. So if you're outside of that area, it's kind of at your discretion. I don't know what it would be, so that would be something that, based upon payment required before shipping out. But yeah, I like to try to stay away from shipping because it's such a hassle, and it is so expensive for small businesses like us. So, but if you're interested, let us know. We can put a package together. We are looking into doing possibly meat boxes at farmers markets, and once we get accepted into those officially, we will disclose where we will be for farmers markets, so you can always come visit us at our farm stand, which we have a old horse trailer to renovate. I don't know how much renovation will happen, but that's it. Thanks. Hit that like and subscribe.